Hey everybody, it's Sunday, which means it's time for NHL Picks of the Week. That's where I choose 5 games from the upcoming week in the NHL and pick who I think is going to win the game. Last week I went 4-1 to bring my season total record to 20-6 on the year, and hoping for another good week this week, obviously. So before we get into it, I just ask that you please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. Both of those help out so much, and I greatly appreciate it. But let's get into this week's picks. As you can see, 20-6 on the year, looking to improve upon that. Coming up, starting, I have a couple of games picked from tomorrow, which is Monday the 22nd. I have the New York Islanders over the Buffalo Sabres. The Islanders could really use a win. Buffalo got a big win yesterday to break their losing streak, but I think the Islanders are going to be the more desperate team. And I actually picked this exact same game last week, and it went well for me, so I'm going to ride that again, and hopefully it goes well again. Also, tomorrow night, I have the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Calgary Flames. This is just based on the Leafs playing much better than the Calgary Flames right now. The Flames are really struggling at the moment, and they just got absolutely destroyed by Edmonton last night, 7-1. Whereas Toronto's coming off of a win over the Montreal Canadiens, and Austin Matthews is playing absolutely out of his mind right now. So that one I'm just taking Leafs because they're simply the better team. Moving on now to Tuesday night, the 23rd, I have the Edmonton Oilers over the Vancouver Canucks. Edmonton should win this game. The Canucks obviously not off to a good start this season. It's been a tough year for them. Edmonton has quietly been one of the better teams here as of late. One of the absolute hottest teams of late, actually. And obviously, they just got 2 big wins over the Flames in the Battle of Alberta on Friday and Saturday night. So Edmonton's hot, Vancouver is not, and the Oilers should take home the win in that game. That brings us now to Thursday the 25th, where I have the Vegas Golden Knights over the San Jose Sharks. This is just simply Vegas is the better team. I mean, the Sharks are they're not terrible, but they're a 500 hockey team. They're kind of one of those middle of the road mediocre teams that are probably going to miss the playoffs. And they aren't overly good. Whereas the Vegas Golden Knights are competing for first place in the West Division. They're a contender. They're a top team. They're going to be fighting all year long to be in that top spot if they can get there. So I've got Vegas over San Jose just because Vegas should win that game and is the better team. And finally, that brings us to Saturday the 27th for my last pick. I have the Chicago Blackhawks over the Detroit Red Wings. This is another one that I've picked before this season and it went well, so I'm going to roll with what's working. And Chicago is just obviously a better team than the Detroit Red Wings. I mean, they've been able to pick up some sneaky good wins at some points this season, the Red Wings have, but overall they're still a last place team, whereas the Chicago Blackhawks are surprisingly right up there in the Central Division, fighting for playoff positioning, and been one of the better teams in the league this year, and really surprisingly so, have been a top contending team to this point, which was not expected. So I would expect the Blackhawks to win that game on Saturday, and I have them over the Red Wings. So those are my picks of the week. For this week in the NHL, the Islanders over the Sabres on Monday, the Leafs over the Flames on Monday, the Oilers over the Canucks on Tuesday, the Golden Knights over the Sharks on Thursday, and the Blackhawks over the Red Wings on Saturday. Record on the year is 20-6. Hopefully going to make that a little bit better this week. And we'll see how I do. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon, merchandise store, and donation link are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon.